Which expression is equivalent to 10q to the fifth w to the seventh over 2w cubed times 4 times q to the sixth all raised to the second power divided by w to the negative 5 for all values of q and w where the expression is defined? This can be a somewhat intimidating question, but let's try to take it in some chunks. First of all, what I'm going to notice is that I have a power to a power here, q to the sixth raised to the second power. What I'm going to do with those exponents is multiply them so that we have q to the 12th power. Everything else in the question is just going to get written down so that we can then move on to the next step. Make sure that you don't accidentally miscopy anything down. Then what we'll focus on next is just what's going on in the numerator. We have 10q to the fifth, w to the seventh, times 4q raised to the 12th. Dealing with the coefficients first, we have a 10 multiplied by a 4, and that is going to give us 40. Then we have a q to the fifth, which we'll highlight in yellow, multiplied by a q to the 12th. When we multiply those two things together, we will add their exponents. And so this will be q raised to the 17th power. Then we have a lone w in this numerator, w to the 7th power, which will just get written down next to the q to the 17th. That takes care of the numerator, and now we will focus just on the denominator. What we see there is a 2 and then a w cubed times a w to the negative 5. Because those w's have the same base, we will add their exponents since we're multiplying them, and 3 plus negative 5 will give us a negative 2. We're nearly done here. The last thing to do is to divide the coefficients, 40 divided by 2, which is going to give me 20. We have a lone term that has q here that will just get written down, q to the 17th power, and then we have w's that are going to be divided. W to the 7th divided by w to the minus 2 is going to be subtracted. The exponents will be subtracted here, so we'll have 7 minus negative 2. Well, 7 minus negative 2 just results in 9, and so we see that letter B is the correct answer. Now, if you're up for it, there is a way to check your answer in Desmos. We start in line 1 by typing in the given expression. 10q to the fifth, w to the seventh, divided by 2w to the third. Let's make sure that we put that all in the denominator, 2w to the third. Then multiplied by another fraction here, 4 parentheses, q to the sixth power raised to the second power, and then divided by w to the negative 5. It is a lot to type in, but luckily the answer choice that we chose is a little easier. 20q to the 17th, w to the 9th power. Now, Desmos doesn't currently know what to do with these expressions. What we need to do is define q and w. And so we'll say that q is equal to 2 and that w is equal to 3. Then we are given values for both of these expressions, and what we notice is that those numerical values are equivalent, and therefore we have confirmed that letter B is the correct answer.